This is Robyn Crane. You're watching the Whatever It Takes Network. I'm about to head outside to go talk to some real people about the holidays and money. Here we go. Who can I find? Making it real. Thank you. A little chilly out here in New York City. It's getting to be holiday season, and it's such a time when people start to get stressed. It's such a happy time, a fun time, a time to be joyous and to enjoy life to the fullest. But with it comes a lot of anxiety. I mean, a lot of people don't like the holidays because it means they have to go get presents and spend all this money, and they feel like they need to, and they feel like they can't. You know, and I notice a lot of people, everybody has different beliefs about it. You know, some people think that it's easy and fun, and some people think that it's stressful and nervous. So I want to talk to some people here, find out how they're feeling about the holidays. Is it something stressful? Is it exciting? Is it something that they look forward to, or something that they dread? So let's see if we can get anyone here. Anyone want to be on TV?
Yes.
Yes, right here.
Yes, I want to be on TV.
So I just pulled Chris off the street. I want to know, Chris, it's holiday season coming up. Is that a stressful time for you or a joyous time?
Absolutely not, because I have very few people to buy for it. So
what is that about? You don't have a lot of friends? You look at all these friends here.
I don't. These are my affiliates from Rowan University, by the way. Give a shout out. We're with the Rowan Ad Club, but no, it's not a stressful time. I don't go out on Black Friday, or I do all my shopping online.
So how much do you think you spend when it comes to the holiday season?
Yeah.
How much do you spend altogether?
Altogether,
if you had to guess,
I'd say between $300 to $700.
$300 to $700.
Yeah.
Okay, and then how much do you think is appropriate to spend on one gift? Do you have in your head, it's this amount for my mother, this amount for my brother?
Yeah, well, if it's someone really special, I'd be willing to spend $200 or $300. But like normally for parents or something like that, it's normally
Not
just
very
like
special,
this,
apparently.
like $25, $50 gift card, and like maybe
Mom,
going out
did
to
you
dinner
hear
or something
that?
like
We got it on camera. Not very special. I'm only spending $25.
Yeah, I
on
love my parents, but you know.
But they don't need it.
Yeah,
so someone
they have
very
money.
special. So are you talking about like a loved one, like a
potential loved one.
A potential loved
Yes.
one. So do you think you need to buy love, babe?
No, not buy. This is something that I'm making from.
You make for $200?
Drawing a picture.
But I thought you said you had to spend $200 or $300.
No. Well, if I'm sentimental about someone, I prefer to draw. But I will spend something monetary in addition to that. But it's a portrait because I'm an artist too.
So your beliefs are that you need to do something sentimental, doesn't cost money, but also spend a lot of money on the person.
Correct. Yes.
So everyone has their rules when it comes to money and the holidays. Anything else you want to add or advice you want to give people watching out there about spending money during the holidays?
Just be frugal, but whoever you love the most, spend the most money on. So
awesome.
Hi, Dave.
Thank you, Chris. So
right,
his
guys.
advice to you is he has very specific rules about this. Isn't it interesting that when it comes to money and the holidays, everyone has these rules? Well, I'm here to tell you that those rules are made up. You're making up rules. So whatever it is you believe about how much you should give or how much you should not spend is just some random rule. So I want to find someone else who will give us their rules. Let's see who we got. So I'm here with David. Nice to meet you. I'm Robyn.
Hi, Robyn. Good to
Just
meet you.
caught him on the street. This is like so much fun. And I want to know what your thoughts are about money and the holidays.
You have to have the holidays, so you have to have money.
You have to have the holidays, so you have to have money.
So you have to have money.
So what is it that you're spending money on for the holidays? Is it just presents, or is there a lot more to it?
It's presents, but I think one thing that we do in our family is try to give experiences.
Nice.
So we've got all these
one.
kids convinced that experiences are worthwhile. So we have them convinced that skiing, for example, is a gift. So we give them kind of tickets that they can cash in for lift tickets.
I love it. So when you talk about specific experiences, is it always something you need to pay for, or have you done things in the past where it's still a gift even though you haven't had to pay for it?
You got to pay for it one way or another.
You gotta pay
I've
for it
always
one
done
way.
it. I've always
So
done it with things that I'm going to spend it.
Taking your kids on a stroll through the park is not really going to cut it as one of the gifts.
No,
so
they're too sharp.
So do you celebrate? So are you Jewish?
I'm Jewish.
Okay, I caught that with the name. I'm also Jewish. So do you think there's a difference? Now, I'm just curious between like the holidays with Hanukkah and Christmas, or do you do both, or what's going on in your family?
Well, one side's Christian, Catholic.
Same, not Catholic.
And the other side, and the other side's Jewish. In Hanukkah in my family growing up was token gifts, and then supposedly Santa would show up because they give.
You got Santa?
Well, small things. Because
Jewish Santa? How did he get
well,
Jewish
not a Jewish
Santa? I didn't get a Jewish Santa.
He was still a goy. He was still a goy, but
he was still a goy, but he showed up at your house?
He showed up because Santa gives to all kids. So that's how they dealt with this. You know, you don't want 5 or 6 year olds to feel left out. But it was always small things. Hanukkah was not, you know.
What did you get? Because for Hanukkah, I remember of my 8 days, I often got a pair of socks, maybe a notebook. And my parents were pretty well off. I mean, we had money, but it wasn't, it's much different, I think, than Christmas.
Yeah,
it's not this big, huge gift every single day. It's like, here's something else.
That's exactly
Is that what your experience with it?
Yeah, baseball cards, you know. I mean, extraordinary would be a baseball glove, but you know, something like that. But it was small. It was socks. It was a scarf. It was gloves.
So in your family, so you got this idea of experiences that you do with your kids, which is great. Did you have that same experience with your parents growing up? Like a lot of, not just for gifts, but a lot of their time was spent with you more than giving you things.
We were so grateful to have whatever we had, and we spent a tremendous amount of time together. So we never felt that way, but now it's an attempt to change the children's mindset to try to make them understand that togetherness is more important.
Got it. Well, here's one thing I want to take back to you is that presents with the CE at the end may be better than presents with a TS. Meaning give your kids, give your family time with you, not necessarily gifts and things and stuff that they may not even value and just stick in a drawer anyway. Spend time with your family instead of just giving them all these presents and thinking that you have to spend a ton of money on the holidays.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, David. So I'm here with Bossy. We just picked her up on the street here. You're so awesome to just be able to be pulled away. I'm in front of Radio City and it is holiday season. And we had asked you, so we're doing a segment about holidays and money.
Yes.
What's going on with you?
Well, I have no money. I just moved here.
Well, welcome to New York.
So thank you. So
From
I'm
where?
having no money from Wisconsin.
All the way from, where's your accent? Wisconsin. I can't really do it. That's pretty pathetic. Pathetic. Does that sound good? No, okay. So you're here from Wisconsin.
Yeah.
How long have you been here?
2 months. So I've been searching for the jobs and trying to get the cash up.
So where is your money coming from right now? You said you have no money. So how are you living?
Off of savings from the summer.
Okay.
Yeah.
So are you typically a good saver? You just haven't made money yet, or are you typically a spender?
Typically, I'm a pretty good saver.
Okay. And what's your take on the holidays? Like, do you spend a lot of money on gifts or?
No.
No.
I think you should make things. I think personal gifts are important.
Nice.
Right?
So tell me a time where you made something and it was an awesome gift and it was well received, because so many people out there think they have to spend a ton of money during the holidays for their gifts, and oftentimes they don't have it. They're in debt, but they're saying, "Oh, well, we have to do gifts anyway." So give some of our viewers an idea of what they can do, what you've done in the past.
Great. You can make a photo album or a scrapbook. My
Nice.
best friend and I have done like a million things together. So we made a photo album that went along with a soundtrack.
Cool.
So you did like a CD and
That's
a
a good
photo
idea.
album. It was super wicked. And
That's
she loved it.
awesome. Time is money, and in this case, when you spend time, you can save money. It's awesome. So what's your biggest challenge now when it comes to money?
I'd say planning for the long term.
Okay, meaning?
Figuring out how to, plan so that I can go home every year and save up for college loans.
Okay, save up to pay your college loans down. So right now you have a bunch of student loan debt.
Yep.
Any other debt?
No, mostly just college.
Okay, it sounds like you're a pretty good saver and you're responsible with your money. Would you say that's accurate?
Yeah.
Okay, what's one secret you can give someone out there who may not be so responsible with their money, especially around the holidays?
Oh my gosh.
Besides making gifts, you get another one because you get to advise, not just me this time.
Okay. How about before you buy something, like take a sec, evaluate, like maybe take a picture of it and then go back to it?
Holy cow! You know my strategy. I have a strategy called the shopping discovery trip, and this is a great one. I'm going to take what you said and teach you out there. So instead of going to the mall and just buying anything you want whenever you want it, you take a picture of it, exactly what Vasi said, and take a picture of whatever. Take a picture, you got your smartphone with you, take a picture of it, and then go home, go through the pictures, and decide, do you really want that thing? And the second thing I want you to do, not just decide if you want it, I want you to ask yourself this question. is this gonna get me the result that I really want? And to make it even deeper, you can ask, is this gonna get me the result that I want in life? Not just today to make me feel good because I bought it, but in my entire life, in my future. So that is an awesome tip. I use that all the time. Anything that you want to know that I can help you with? Any burning questions about money?
So many, but like specifically?
Yeah, can you think of one?
How about, what is the best short-term goal to set for yourself financially?
Okay, the best short-term goal to set for yourself financially. I think the best goal to set for yourself is to have clarity about your money, to be totally clear, because I could say, oh, have this much in the bank or that much in the bank, but it's really about your goals, not mine. So if you have total clarity, how much you make, call this your money mask, how much you make, M, how much you spend, S, and how much you keep. If you know those numbers, and let's say right now you don't have a job and you realize you're keeping negative $3,000 every month, you now know what you need to do. You know how much you need, and then if you have other things you want to do with it, like go shopping, or it sounds like you're not a big shopper, which is great, but if you want to save for your retirement or save to pay off those student loans, you now know how much you keep at the end of the month so that you can allocate where it goes.
Sweet.
How's that?
Awesome.
Awesome. Want to thank Bossy for being here. Just got picked up on the street. I love it. I love your scarf. I love your attitude. So I'm going to take your info and I'll follow up with you after the holidays. How's that sound?
Awesome.
Awesome. I am here with some young ladies who apparently all want to be famous. This is very exciting. So tell us a little bit about that really briefly. So you want to be famous?
I want to be the straight Ellen DeGeneres.
The straight Ellen DeGeneres. She
In a
knows what she
non-offensive
wants.
way. I love Ellen.
I love Ellen.
I would love to perform and sing on Broadway or wherever I can let my voice be heard.
Can you give us a quick snippet? This is your chance.
Yeah, I mean,
Ellen might sing.
holy cow.
Amazing Grace.
Amazing grace, how sweet the sound.
There it is. All right. Not afraid to perform any money theme songs.
Billionaire.
Billionaire, so freaking mad by all of the things I never had.
Yeah.
I want to be on the cover of Forbes magazine.
That's right. Awesome. That is awesome. What I love about these two, I haven't gotten to the third yet, but what I love about these two ladies is they're bold, they know what they want, they're ready to take it into the palm of their hands and go and get it. And what's your name?
My name's Brittany. I want to be a lawyer someday.
A famous lawyer?
Yes, a famous lawyer.
Famously rich. Why do you want to be a lawyer so badly?
I love arguing, and I love sticking up for people that
She's
can't
good
do
at
that.
it.
Awesome. So it's not about the money.
No.
Okay.
Not for me.
So what are your tell me what are your biggest concerns about money in the holidays?
Well, we're college students.
So we're slightly broke.
Not slightly, we are broke.
We are broke, yeah,
So
that's
you're
true.
broke.
I have
Okay.
$5 to my name.
Right now?
Currently.
All right, I'll take it.
Okay.
If you said you're broke, you might as well be honest about it. Broke does not mean $5 in your hand or your pocket.
We just don't have as much money as we would like to, let's put it that way.
Okay, good. I like that. So really important from this. This is what I want you to take home from what they just said is I'm broke. A lot of people take that on as their identity. I'm broke. Now, if you go through college, no, you didn't do anything wrong. It's perfect because you're not the only one that says that. People say that all the time. The truth is, because people keep lying to themselves, is that you are college students. You're spending your money on getting an education or your parents' money or you're taking loans for it, right?
Yes.
So let's figure out a way to adapt a new identity. So instead of being broke, someone had a great belief. What did you say? I don't have as much money as
I
I'd
would like to.
So if you can, I said adapt, I meant if you can adopt a new belief, instead of I am broke, I don't have as much money as I would like. Much better belief that's going to actually help you get what you want instead of keep you in this shell, in this identity of I'm broke, the world happens to me, I'm a victim, things don't work for me, things happen to me, and poor me. And I can tell from your physiology that that's not true. So we got to get rid of that language and take a better language. So awesome. And I asked you the word challenge, so I'm trying to stump you here. Any other challenges about money in the holidays? Here. Any other challenges about money in the holidays?
Just trying to get good, meaningful gifts for a reasonable price is kind of difficult.
Okay, awesome. Getting good, meaningful gifts for a reasonable price. So do you have any ideas of what you're going to do for gifts? At a reasonable price.
I have no idea.
Okay, I'm gonna give you something. I hope I can say this. There's something out there called FreeCycle. I kid you not, it is amazing. People, instead of just throwing their old TVs away or throwing their old pool tables away or even throwing their own jacuzzis away, they give it away on FreeCycle because they don't want to have to pay for the trash to pick it up, or they don't want it in their house anymore, and they don't want to throw it away because they'd rather recycle it and have someone else enjoy it. So the reason I know you can get a jacuzzi and a pool table for free on FreeCycle is because, what up, I have them.
Hey.
That's right. Right now, I got those things for free, and even though I have money, I still like to get it for free. So I would encourage you and you at home to look on FreeCycle. There are probably other sites as well, and find a creative way to get something for free, even better than a reasonable price. So you said you don't have any good ideas. Here you are. We have you on camera. You have amazing ideas. Give me 3 reasons, because again, this is what people do. They make up beliefs in their head, totally made up, but beliefs are just made up. They're not true. And most likely you inherited these beliefs from your parents. Not to blame them. I'm not telling you that so that you can blame them. I'm telling you that because you can recognize that and say, hey, I don't need to take on that belief from my mother or my father. So who did you get that from?
Myself. My mom is very positive. She's always telling me to be positive, but
and she just took responsibility.
I did. 18 years old, and I did it.
I love it. I love it. So you get to choose whatever you believe. So your new belief is?
I will go on Pinterest and find something cute for my mom and my dad and my siblings.
But what's the belief?
Oh.
Instead of believing that I don't have any good ideas, what's the new belief?
I have fantastic ideas.
And give me
They're
3.
phenomenal.
I have fantastic ideas. They're phenomenal, and I want 3 reasons that back that up. Tell me a time that you have proof where you had a great idea.
Today, right now, because we're in the city.
Awesome. Check. Next. Great idea. A time you had a
Like,
great
oh, shit, I
idea.
need 2 more.
She wanted to find somewhere to talk and be famous, and here we are being recorded.
She wanted to find someone to talk and be famous and get a little help from her friends, and here she is.
Here we are.
One
Number
more thing,
3.
a time where you
Had a great idea.
had a great idea. I'm going to give it to her. She wants to be the straight Ellen. That's a great idea.
Thank you.
So,
And BC
I
is
love
right
it.
over here. I belong there.
so one belief, one limiting belief that you know you have deep down inside. What is it about money?
You have to work hard for it.
Oh, awesome. There it is. You have to work hard for money. That is such a common belief. Do you know there are people out there that sleep and make money? They make money in their sleep. So this is what you can do at home. You find a belief. You just think of anything or go look up money beliefs on the internet and you'll find something very quickly. So the belief was you have to work hard for money. And I just said here's one way that that's not true, because you can find supporting evidence that that's not true, because people make money when they sleep. People make money in the stock market, and some people might say it's hard, some people might say it's easy. They do absolutely nothing. One more way people make money that's really easy. Ellen, think of Ellen. Is she working hard, or is
By
she
being funny.
by being funny? Like, you're already funny, and you can capitalize on that. That's pretty easy and pretty awesome. So find your beliefs that are holding you back. Find 3 reasons why they're absolutely not true, so that you can knock out those limiting beliefs and have a wonderful holiday season.
Your hands look really cold. You can get gloves for $5 anywhere around here on the sides of the street.
$5? All right, give me $5.
Okay.
What? This is her last $5. I'm a financial advisor, and she gave it to me. Girl, you gotta work on it. Don't lend money to people. Because I said, can I borrow $5? And she was like, yeah. And I'm like, never gonna see her again. So that's a lesson for you out there who lends money without having any terms in place. Do not lend money without having terms in place. So do you like giving gifts during the holidays? Do you feel like it's stressful, or does it weigh you down?
Well, I really do give gifts on the holidays.
Yeah?
When it's Christmas coming, everybody has to get gifts. and stuff
Everybody
like that.
there's a belief right there. Everybody has to get gifts. So do you think there's an appropriate amount that you should spend on a specific person, or it doesn't really matter?
No, it doesn't really matter, because what it counts is the the good heart. Whatever you give, they have to take it anyways. But I mean, if there's kids and stuff like that, so whatever they want, if you give it to them, that will be
Whatever they want, if you give it to them, that will be what? Whatever they want, you give it to them, that will be what?
That was the greatest gift for them.
That'll be the greatest gift for them. So make sure you get your kids whatever they want, whenever they want it for the holiday season. Is that what you're saying? I just want to know.
No, that's fine. That's exactly what I said.
So everybody has their beliefs about money and the holidays. Find out what is your belief and is it going to move you closer to your goal. Thank you, Grant. So I'm trying to get to what you think is most appropriate to spend during the holidays.
Spend what you can actually afford.
Spend what you can actually afford. That is some nice advice. So is there an appropriate amount you think people should spend? I mean, they have to spend within their means, but how do they know what that means? Because it's obviously going to be spending more than they usually spend every single month, right?
Well, I think what the person has to do is consider that it is coming from the heart and not about the actual pocketbook itself. Because sometimes you could spend a large sum of money, trying to impress a person, but it's not really sending the correct message to that person, because you can afford it and that other person may turn around and think that he or she has to do the same for someone else that person can't afford.
I don't know about you, but I actually feel guilty when I get gifts, like nice gifts. When people spend a lot of money, I don't feel good because I'm a really bad gift giver. So then when I get something nice, I feel terrible about it. So sometimes getting someone a really nice gift might make them feel worse. Something to think about. Yes. I mean, it's just different.
Certainly, and I think that sometimes we go above and beyond for the wrong reason.
Yes.
Because I'm more appreciative of a person who will give me his or her last dollar, as opposed to a wealthy person who has millions of dollars and give me a 20 or 50 because he or she can afford it. It's more significant from a person who go to the.
That's very interesting. What's really interesting about that is that the first thing that you said is what should they spend is how much they can afford. But you actually appreciate it more when it's their last dollar.
Yeah, well, if it's the last single dollar, because it says that person is doing it from the heart and not because he or she has abundance amount of money.
But should that person who only has $1 give you that money? They can't afford it.
Well, you don't have to accept that dollar, but I'm just saying it's to show that, yes, thank you very much for your consideration, but I don't have to accept it.
And here's my point. Everyone has their rules. Weird rules, man. I mean, to you, it makes total sense. To me, I am baffled.
But
I'm just confused.
If you were to come and give me a large sum of money, yeah, you can afford it. I'm not really.
Doesn't mean anything to you, to him. It doesn't mean anything. So for those of you of Grant's friends out there, make sure that if you're gonna give him a gift, make it be your last dollar. I'm Robyn Crane. You're watching the Financial G-Spot, and enjoy the holiday season.